Great morning, chit-chat, Kit Kats. Oh my goodness. Well, some people have asked me, where did I learn to play Native American flute? I taught myself, okay? People have asked me, did I have vocal training? No. Again, self-taught. All the things that I know were basically self-taught, okay? Now, I came from a musical family, and I wanted to learn to play guitar. My father just got me a book and threw it at me and said, here. He showed me a bar chord. He said, here's the chromatic scale. You start with this, B flat, and you go up the scale. F, F sharp G, A flat A, B flat B, C, C sharp. That's the chromatic scale. That's it. Here's how you play that chord. Now here you know 12 chords. There you go. Okay. That was it. And then he had a music studio thing, and he had me teaching guitar. I had to stay one lesson ahead of the other people to teach them. Oh, Lord, have mercy. So there was no, really sitting down with me and spending time. And no, he just threw me a book and here's a chord. Here's a chromatic scale. Figure it out. That was it. So, yeah. As far as singing, like I said, I grew up in a musical family. My father recorded for Columbia Records. He had a band. It was George Long and the 101 Ranch Boys or Ranch Gang. Yeah. They were a country western swing band, and they did for one of the presidents. They played for one of the presidents, were requested to play. And my father's voice, he sounds like Gene Autry. They have the same voice, okay? The same voice, same singing style. And like I said, he recorded for Columbia Records, and he had a radio show. And when I was a kid, a couple of times they would come play for the school, and then they'd call me up and make me sing. I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. Yeah. And so, yeah, that was it. I guess when I was really young, I sang Que Sera Sera on the radio, one of his things, I was, again, so embarrassed. But, yeah, no, my mother had a beautiful voice. She actually had a very, very pretty voice. But, no, I've had no vocal training at all. When I was in church, I went up and I sang the Lord's Prayer once, and the music director there took me aside and wanted me to go out and apply for the San Francisco Light Opera. I was, no. I had no confidence or anything, but she tested my vocal range and everything and said, you're a natural coloratura, that sings. A coloratura is one with a high voice and sings all the real flowery types of things, those runs and stuff. But yeah, no, I've had no vocal training at all. And, yeah, that's that's where that's at. I just enjoy singing, okay? And as far as the Native American flute, like I said, I just was doing one of my adventures, and I stopped and I went into this place and saw the flutes, and I bought one and just spent all day and all night working on it, practicing on it, and taught myself to play. Now, one of my favorite things that I haven't really put on here too much, I love blues with the Native American flute. They are such a great mix. That's my favorite, doing blues with the Native American flute. I think they're a perfect match, okay? So for those that don't know, I do have 3 CDs out. One of them is more easy listening type music. And then I have 2 others that are a bit more meditative type of a thing, okay? So I do have 3 CDs available for somebody that's interested in my flute music. It's $15 for the CD. That includes the shipping. And if you just wanted it online, I can send you the file for that, and that's like, $12 to do because I don't have to send it, okay? So, that's available too. I can send you the file if you wanted to have it on your computer, your listening device, whatever. That's there as well. So, yeah. Somebody on my channels heard my flute music, and they convinced me to go and record it, which I did. And then it was played on this pagan radio station, and I was nominated for an entertainer of the year, female entertainer of the year for my first Native American flute album, which I was very surprised at, But yeah, that was there as well. So, that's about my musical background, etc. Yep, that's about it. I do enjoy it, enjoy playing. I'll kind of go through cycles. I've got all sorts of drums and ukuleles and, all sorts of things in there. I may pick it up for a time and then go on to something else. But I am really enjoying Native American flute for sure. It's a very tranquil instrument, and so I do enjoy it. But like I said, you saw yesterday I did the flamenco, gypsy flamenco. You can do it with really any type of music, okay? And I don't think too many people pick up that element that you can incorporate this into so many different genres. And that's what I enjoy doing. Now, my favorite flautist is Carlos Nakai. I heard him many years ago, and he is fabulous. He is one person I would love to meet because he's really getting up there in age. I know he lives in Tucson somewhere, but I would really, really, really love to meet him because he is, bar none, the best on Native American flute I have ever heard. And he does different genres, more expansive than many other players. But he is my absolute favorite, Carlos Nakai, fabulous Native American flute player. There was another one that I heard many years ago. Tree Cody. Now, I doubt that Tree Cody's around anymore, but he's Native American, and I mean, they call him Tree Cody because he is tall. He's like something like 6'5" or 6. I mean, he's like up there. big guy, but he was also really fabulous on Native American flute. Okay. So all of the things I do are, they're just on the fly, okay, inspirational, just from the soul of your being, just coming out. I don't sit there and practice and try to figure out, Now I have played a few other things on it, not traditional, but things like some Buffy St. Marie things. I played a couple, or Nights in White Satin. You can play part of that on Native American flute. Just regular songs. And once in a while I've tried to figure them out. But most of my stuff is just, coming from the moment. That's it. If I picked up a backing track, it would come out totally different the next time. Okay. So it's not something that I sit there and plan out the music. It just flies as it flies. Okay. But yeah, I do very much enjoy it. And like I said, my favorite, what I would love to do, and I've, tried to come up with somebody that does blues. I would love to do a CD with blues and Native American flute. Would love to do that, because that is, I think, one of my favorite meldings is blues and Native American flute. I think they're fabulous together. But that's my opinion. Somebody may think something else. But if I had my wish, that's what it would be. My 2 wishes: I would love to meet Carlos Nakai, because he is the best. I think he's the best in the world on Native American flute, Carlos Nakai. And the other thing, I would love to do a CD with blues and Native American flute. Yep. So on that note, I'll leave that here. Thanks for your questions and things and comments, etc. I do so appreciate it, and we'll see you online.